Hi there, I'm Elizabeth with Ellie's Handcrafted Jewelry, and welcome to my channel where I share tips, tricks, and tutorials for those looking to learn more about the art of wire weaving. And last week I had put out a poll asking you what kind of tutorial you wanted. If you wanted a pendant or an earring, and it was kind of between beads and cabochons. Well, it was really close between a pendant with a cabochon and earrings with a cabochon. So I decided that I'm going to go ahead and do earrings with a cabochon. Now these are going to be for small round cabochons, about 6 to 8 millimeter cabochons. And today we're going to make stud earrings out of them. So let's go ahead and jump into the video.
Before we get started, I'd like to thank Kazdans for sponsoring this video. Kazdans is a gem seller located in the United States and has a variety of high-quality stones. Search by gemstone, shape, size, quality, and more to find the perfect stone for your project. I've left a link in the description below to their website as well as their Facebook page so that you can stay up to date on any new arrivals or sales. And I'd also like to tell you about my new website where you can sign up for a monthly newsletter detailing new tutorials, videos, and any upcoming projects. You can also find some written tutorials for sale if you prefer working at your own pace, and it helps me to continue creating free tutorials for all of you. I've left the links in the description below, and thank you so much for taking the time to support this channel. Alright, so for tools and materials, you're going to need 2 segments of about 5 inches of 20 gauge wire. You're also going to need some round cabochons. These are 6 millimeter labradorites. For tools, you're going to need round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and some flush cutters. You're also going to need a ruler. Now at the end of one of these segments of wire, I'm going to take it here with my chain nose pliers, just long enough for a post. We can trim it off as well. And we're going to fold it into a 90-degree angle, like this. Set down our chain nose pliers, grab our round nose pliers, and tip it up like this. And I'm going to slowly create a swirl at the end of this. Now when it gets to be about this far, we can grab our chain nose pliers again, or you can use flat nose pliers as well, and just kind of help it swirl around to create a base for our gemstone. About like that. Now we're going to grab our stone and set it there on the platform there we've kind of built for it, and we're just going to wrap the wire around it. So holding it in place, begin to wrap the wire up and around the stone. Just continue wrapping it around. You can see it's starting to surround the stone nicely, but we need to make sure that we have some kind of anchoring on the top of the stone. So this is kind of a high domed stone, so wrap around multiple times like that. Make sure the stone's not coming out. And once I get it to where I'm kind of comfortable with it, I'm going to direct this wire towards the back, and I'm going to wrap it around the stud post. Grab my flush cutters, trim it off, and then we're gonna just tuck that in. So we have one stud. And just repeat this with the other cabochon, and you will have a pair of stud earrings. All right, so now that I got both of my studs here, I'm going to place them on the ruler, and probably around a little over a quarter. So what is that? 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch. Grab my flush cutters here and set that there with the stud end. Just trim that off. Do the same with the opposite one. So we got some nice little posts. From there, there's a couple tools that you can use. I have both a file and a cup burr. I'll leave links in the description below where you can find those. The cup burr is much quicker.
You just stick it in there and rotate in one direction, and that will file the end of that. But if you don't have that and you do have files, you just lightly file off the ends. And here are the stud earrings. And I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. And just a reminder that there is an opportunity to sign up for my Facebook group where you can share your own work and get to know fellow artisans like yourself. There's also a newsletter that I send out at least once a week called the Learn to Weave newsletter, and it just kind of keeps you up to date of what's going on behind the scenes, as well as just keeping you up to date on written tutorials, blog content, and so much more. And until next time, happy weaving!